Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to another episode of Voicemail. This is your host, Lunar. Hello, how are you guys? How are you doing this week? Okay, so you might be surprised. Am I echoey? I need to check with the sound. I need to do a sound check. How professional is that? Anyways, so I'm not filming, but like recording in the living room today, and I hope it sounds good. And yeah, I just had myself some scones. I baked scones as soon as I woke up this morning, and I feel good. You know what? I've decided that sometimes, as I work out or as I am doing my day-to-day chores, I am like, oh, I think this would be such a good podcast episode, so why not record it? And I thought every now and then when I get such thoughts, which are actually often, but I don't know how often I execute these ideas, but we'll see. Time will tell. But yeah, as I was just thinking, I was like, I don't know if you guys do that, but I often think about what if I was that person, and especially if it's a person that I recently been interested in or whatever. So like I remember, I think this is quite controversial, but and then I often get that with a lot of celebrities. I love celebrities and I love people online, and I'm such a nosy person, and I hate that. And says the person who doesn't even show their face, right? But whatever. I don't want to be a celebrity, and I don't hate celebrities or anything. I'm really interested in people, and I don't judge it in a bad way, but I'm interested really. And a dear celebrity in my heart, and so is others, is Emma Chamberlain, you guys. Emma Chamberlain. And I remember, I think it was like 2 years ago when she first started posting those episodes of just, what do you call it, like short videos of very funky and aesthetically pleasing videos with really good soundtracks. And I was like, wow, I wish I was her. And then she started like exploring the world, but then also complaining a lot. And I was thinking, like, what would I do if I was her, right? So this is what today's episode is about. What would I be if I was, not what would I be, but what would I do if I was Emma Chamberlain? I hope you enjoy, and yeah, let's tune in. So, we all remember, right? Like how Emma Chamberlain, not we all remember, we still do, but like she peaked. I think like she has always been peaking, but like last 2 years, she really did peaked a lot. Like she started going to the Met Galas, and she's befriending a lot of celebrities, and she's like kind of an A-list now, kind of. Is it too much to call her an A-list? I don't know. But she's just like really high up there, right? And I remember watching like her long videos, like the last few ones. I found that she really did start to kind of complain a lot and say things. I feel like for me personally, just to kind of be relatable, because she isn't relatable anymore, obviously, which is like good for you. I wish I'm not relatable anymore, but I mean, whatever. But I think she's just did it so the people wouldn't really be like, oh, you changed or this or that, or like kind of she stuck out to her old personality kind of, and like kind of acting really all over the place and whatnot. And I remember, oh my god, this is actually kind of a bit sidetracked, but I remember one time I was listening to her podcast, and she said something like, I don't know, like I think, was it about trends, or I don't know what it was, but she talked about how when she buys things, or like buying things in this like day of age doesn't, like, I don't know, spark joy in her anymore like she did before, and I remember when I listened to that, and she said it as in like I'm relatable kind of, but I was like, bitch, you're rich now. That's why these things don't spark joy in you anymore. Like, you just press click and you got it. But like for us, like regular people, and who still, like, even I still struggle to find a job, we do still get sparked up by getting like things, you know, like if I don't know, like I've been eyeing AirPods Max like now for 2 years, and every time I'm like, I'm gonna buy them as soon as I get money. Like, I'm gonna like save up some money and I'm gonna buy them, but then I don't, because I buy other things and whatever. I'm like, it's not a necessity right now. I just really want them, but it's not a necessity. Let me buy other things, and I just never got around to it. But I'm pretty sure that once I do, I'm gonna be the happiest person ever, and like I'm just gonna fly off, and like I don't know. But anyways, this is just like a little example. But anyways, and I remember she was just like complaining about like she wanted to live in New York but she can't, and like stuff like that. And I was like, or like she wants to live in Paris but she doesn't speak the language, and I don't know, she's just like, it seems she felt like filming isn't really for her anymore. Not filming, but like editing and all of that. She just wanted to take a break, which is, you know, understandable, obviously. But I was just like, if I was you, girl, I mean, I know mental health is big. And the thing is about mental health, someone could look extremely fine, 10 out of 10. They're joking, they're laughing, they're like putting on makeup, they go into parties, whatever. But inside it's so messed up and no one can ever tell. And that's just like so crucial part of mental health. And it's just so damn weird. And I know that. And we should never judge people, because we never know what they're going, you know, what their insides are like. So yeah, I know that, but still, there's a lot of things that people can do. I mean, in my opinion, at least, that could really help them with their, especially if they got money, you know, like if they're privileged enough to have money. There's way, like, oh my god, the list could never go on. If I was Emma Chamberlain, you guys, and have the same like struggle, depression, and like, you know, mental state, I think, what would I do? I think I would just travel a lot. I know that she did travel, but for what I mean is not just go for like 1 week or 2. You guys, I'm gonna go there for 6 months. Like, I would, I don't know, learn French in Paris, you know, like she works with LV. I think she could really use the language, and I don't know, like just try out different things. She loves to cook and bake. I would go to Italy and live there again for, I don't know, like 4 months or something, and see life, see what other countries have to offer. I've got money, I could afford this, and you know, like I'm a free bird, literally. And I would do that. I don't know, like maybe even see filmmaking, like I don't know, like try and make a short film, not short film, okay, that's a bit too cliche, but because her video editing, oh my god, it's so amazing. Also, oh my god, imagine her like going on these little trips or like little adventures, and like in Paris, Italy, maybe even like, I don't know, Japan, I don't know, and her like filming and documenting these in like in her own video style and posting them. Oh my god, chef kiss. Ugh, this is just amazing. Or maybe even try and live in New York for a bit and see like what New York has to offer. I mean, come on, there's like the opportunities are endless. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, obviously what she did in the past years, because, you know, as one do, we grow and we don't really follow up with stuff anymore. So I don't really watch her videos or content anymore. But like, I remember back in the day, I was like really, really mesmerized, and I was like, wow, this girl, like the potential, like, wow, you know. And like every video she makes and posts was like a piece of art, literally. But then I don't know what happened. Oh my god, if I was Emma Chamberlain, you guys, I would open up a coffee shop in New York. I think that would be such a hit. I don't know why she didn't do it yet. That would be amazing, like having a coffee shop in New York. Oh my god. And like being aesthetically like and like maybe even film the process of opening up the coffee shop and stuff like that. There's like so many potentials, you guys. You have no idea. Like that's just only a quarter. What would I do if I was her? And I personally think that the only reason why she was really sick and tired of the whole YouTube thing and filming was mainly because she was doing the same things over and over again, and she thought we would get bored of it, but we didn't. Like, we never did. We loved every video she puts, even if it was just her in her car driving around and going, I don't know, like to Erewhon. We loved watching that. But like, I think she just got sick of seeing the same things over and over again, and then she tried to switch it up with editing and make it like seem a bit more interesting, which it was. It was such like, it was a short movie kind of. But I think also if she like, instead of just like beating herself up for it and like thinking, because she always been like, but like, if I'm not a doctor to be tired of this, I'm not like, I'm not saving lives, I'm just filming my day. Why am I tired of it or feeling burnt out? I mean, girl, like, it's because there is no creativity anymore, and there is no passion for it, because that's what you do every day, and that's just normal. And a change of scenario, a change of events, and like, lifestyle would really spark that, like, joy in you and like wanting to create more. Probably, I don't know, I don't want to be assured of that, because again, I don't really know the end of it that well. And also, I feel like if she filmed the whole process of her renovating her house as well, I would have done that if I was her, really. I mean, come on. And like her picking out like the style. And the thing is, yes, there's millions of videos on YouTube on like people renovating their houses, people traveling, people going and learning a language, or people, I don't know, living every now and then in different cities. Yes, but they're not Emma. Come on, with her like humor, her editing, and I don't know, her charisma and Riz's charisma. Come on. But anyways, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I wish I was Emma Chamberlain. And honestly, I really often thought about, it's not just like her being Emma Chamberlain. I often thought about what would I do if I was rich, or like ever got, like, God bless me, and God, would I do a lot? But would I? You never know until you are in that person's shoes, I guess. Like, you really, really, really are in their shoes. But yeah, I don't really have a lot to say today other than this, and I think the theme of this would be like kind of a mini podcast, kind of like a short episode of like, greater thing. Not really, but I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoyed. But let me know, what would you do if you were Emma Chamberlain? If you were a fan, of course, or not. Even if you're not a fan, if you're just like, I don't know, you've watched her and you think she's like a cool person, like, what would you do if you were her? I'm really interested to know, because sometimes for people to move forward, they just need to, like, why do we tell people our problems? Why do I have a problem and I would just like ring my friend, I'm like, hello, this and this happened, what should I do? Not because I don't know what to do, but because I'm in it and my emotions are with it, so I really can't tell what's right and what's wrong, because it's just so complicated in my head right now. By the way, can you hear the rooster? See, I told you, I'm a farmer girl. You wouldn't believe me. But anyways, so we're kind of blind by a lot of things, and we can't think straight. But other people who see the bigger picture could really tell you, like, oh, this and that. And that's why people go to therapy as well. Like, I'm not talking about people with I'm not talking about people with real mental health that actually do need help. But I'm talking about people who are just like going to therapy to get things out of their chest and, just seeing, like, trying to have solutions for even just regular things that everyone like in their day-to-day have. So yeah, this is what I have today for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy, and let me know if you like this shorter episode. But yeah, with this being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love you all so much, and I will see you next Monday, hopefully. Until then, stay safe and assured, because you're lovely and beautiful and you're doing great, honey. And if there's anything bothering you right now, it's gonna get solved. Trust me, trust the universe, okay? And if you're trying to do things and it didn't work out for multiple times, then don't resist, let it pass. The only reason that it's pissing you off and bothering you, because you're resisting it. You're resisting the fact that it wouldn't work. So like, you're bothered by it, but trust me, as soon as you're like, okay, stop resisting and let it pass and focus on other things, you'll be good to go, girly. So I love you. And it didn't work, not because you don't deserve it, no, but because you deserve better. And I love you. Bye. Yes, I know this is like kind of no way, but if by any chance, if Emma Chamberlain is listening to this, no way will ever happen. But girl, please, I'm sorry if I ever offended you. I didn't mean to, okay? I love you. I love you. You inspired me on many ways. I really love you. I'm just saying, I wish I was you. That's how much I love you. So yeah. And also, I've got a lot of time on my hand right now, because I haven't left the house since 6 days. And that's because I live in a deserted area, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I live in a deserted area where I can't really go out much, and I'm losing my mind here. I'm literally losing my mind, and I'm starting to imagining what would I be if I was someone else. So that's a lie. I've always been like that, but even when I was a city girl and going out twice a day. But we're not gonna talk about this. And yeah, I love you. Bye again.